Hey, what's up, everyone? It is Sunday, June 20th, 2021. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Thanks for joining me on a weekend watch list building session. Today, we are going to use the Smart Money, Dark Pool, and Block Trade algorithm software provided by those folks over at Flow Trade, and we're going to find some stocks that have a higher than a probability chance of making a move this week. I've handpicked 5 off of my bullish watch list that we're going to go through. Remember, we may be due for a market correction, so make sure you do your own due diligence, and yeah, if you like what you see, make sure you share it with your friends. You know, the next step you have to do is, all I really ask from you is you hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, get this out there, share it with the world. It really does help me out with the YouTube algorithm. We like to appease the small content creator algorithm. It allows me to be shown in more places, especially for people that are learning to try to trade the stock market. More specifically, anybody that's interested in the dark pool and block trades, large money, smart money, what hedge funds are doing. We're actually able to see it before it happens. We are a leading indicator, not a predictive. This is real time. Shows you what's going on, where the money is. Follow the money. So, that being said, I'm going to pause for the intro, and then we're going to get right into it. All right, welcome back. So, off of our list today, we have got 5 stocks, and they are CPRI, FISV, RCL, NTES, and IWM. I'm going to go through these one at a time. I'm going to go through these relatively quickly because I'm going to try to start keeping these videos a little shorter. Okay. What you see, all right, that was a little snafu on the old recording software. I had an issue that I ran into, so hopefully everything's going well. Excuse me, didn't mean for that to happen either. All right, we're going to jump into it. A quick, brief explanation of my charts that you see here. I feel like I'm really far away from the mic for some reason. Hopefully everybody can hear me clearly. What we're looking at is the white that you see. I've got it here, right here. It's bugging me. There it is. The white that you see right here is price action. The purple line is the regular algo line. Any red horizontal lines are regular block trades, and if you see any blue horizontal lines with the label on the left, those are dark pool block trades. All right. I've got my look back period set to the last 4 days. I might bump that up just to see. It's been an interesting couple weeks. So for now, we're going to leave it at 12. Okay, CPRI. Just started some bullish divergence at the end of last week after chopping back and forth between 52 and 55. Right. Things that I like about this chart is, one, we've got bullish divergence here, right, that occurred. The algorithm is pointed in a generalized net buying position, right? Looks like we broke through, came back, and we found some support, and we're continuing on our move upwards. However, we have this block trade coming in at 52, 54 that was acting as support, but we've broken down through support. So, looking at drawing some additional lines here, maybe that's not the one, maybe it's somewhere in here, right? I should really use a different color for this. This could be like a descending wedge, major chop. That's the 15-minute. This is 1 minute. You can see that divergence that occurred midday. Strong divergence. We like to see things like that. I'm just going to go ahead and start taking some screenshots so that I can save this for later. All right, that's the 1 minute. And then the 15-minute. All right, that's CPRI. So what I'd like to see happen is this algo continue to continue upward. We're going to look for some support right here, probably around 52 for the next move upwards. Right. So that was CPRI, and sorry, I moved a bunch of monitor screens around today and got me a little off whack. All right. Next one we're going to look at is FISV. All right, nice strong bullish divergence, which is what we like to see. Y'all should be able to see this blue line, right? Nice strong bullish divergence that occurred back here on the 10th, right? We've got some block trade levels coming in that are going to provide support and resistance. Currently, we've got one coming in at 111.05. Jeez, sorry about that. I need to take a drink. And then 108.20. So as you can see, price will interact within these block trades. Comes down, finds it as support, broken support. This is maybe a double bottom, but what I do like is how the algo is starting to curl. We like to get it to continue to curl upwards. So that is FISV on the 1 minute, and then, or the 15 minute, and then the 1 minute. 1 second. Okay, this is a consolidation algo, right? If I get zoomed in, you can see it's trading with price action, right on that 108 line. So yeah, right here on this 108 line, there's the block trade level we're trying to reach. This is definitely a falling wedge, right? Maybe, I don't know, maybe a down channel, but I'm going to go ahead and say more of a falling wedge, right? That was FISV. Next one I want to look at is RCL. RCL on 15. So this is what I like to see. So price action came up, met, or the algo came up, met with price action, traded with it for several days, and now it's deviated to the long side. I'm just going to highlight this. This is a really good example of divergence that occurs right here, right? So the algo is net buying, right? Price action is coming down and found, looks like a double bottom, starting to do that W-shaped recovery or that Dow reversal, but we call it the Wu-Tang reversal symbol, right? So look for that uptrend to support to continue, as well as the algo continue to net buying. That is RCL on the 15. We're going to go ahead and check it out on the 1 minute. Maybe, if I click the right button. All right, so RCL on the 1 minute. This is a good example of bullish divergence playing out, right? It looks like it diverged over here, but it didn't really diverge over there. It diverged right here at this level. Let's see if I can draw it out. So when price is going one way and the algo is going another, right? The algo is going up, price is going down. At this point is where the divergence occurred. As you can see, rather than continuing upwards, this divergence has to play out. So the algo is going to come up, but price action is going to come down to meet it, right? So it finally met here, traded with price action for a little longer, and then separated at the end of the day. What I'd like to see is for that, I'd like to see that price action continue to maintain that support, and the algo to continue its move to the upside. All right, so that's the 1 minute. I'm going to bust this over to the 15-minute chart real quick. All right, so yeah, I think that's pretty decent for RCL, right? All right, NetEase, NTES. Another good example of consolidation to divergence. Wow, I got a little tickle in the throat today. Well, interesting. All right, so have you seen where the divergence occurred? It occurred here. Right, that's the divergence area. Price is going one way, the algo is going another. Right, overall the algo is net buying. A little concerning of this curling. However, this may just be a step back to support before the next move upwards. The price action's kind of in this weird little sorry about that. My recording software just glitched out on me. So NetEase, just to recap, strong bullish divergence occurred at the end of the day, looking for this downward trend to find some support right at a solid whole number, probably 105-ish area. And we'd look for the algo to continue to pull price action back up. We do have some block trades that came in. We want those to provide support and resistance. We got one coming in right here at 112.67, and another at 110.63. I think I've done NetEase before. It looks really familiar. Anyway, we'd like to come back up to at least that 110 level. We'll maybe consolidate for a little bit more and then continue to move upwards. All right, and then the next one I've got is IWM. The reason I got out of whack is I have them in a certain order on my notepad over here, but I wanted to show you them in a save IWM for the last so that I can show you lots of choppiness followed by lots of block trades. But what you notice is that, right, look at those block trades. There's a ton of them. I'm just going to go ahead and drop these down. Just the last, I can't even do 5 days, 4. All right, last 2 days of block trades, right? Look at this massive consolidation that came in on the 18th, right at 221.40 to 222.23. I believe that that's trying to form a base, right? We don't know what they are because they have up to 24 hours to report them. But what I like to see is I like to see that this could be considered basically a block trade shelf, where we've got one right underneath it at 221.40. So it looks like we found a little bit of support off of that, and the algo's doing a nice reversal pattern. 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern on the algo. I do have one more block trade that it came in here. Excuse me, dark pool trade that it came in right here at this level. So we'd like to at least get back to up to that dark pool level. Wow. Yeah. All right, and as far as the algo goes, so the algo's kind of got this nice little, the algo's kind of net buying, right? So like to get the algo above that channel there. We like price action to maintain its nice little reversal that it's doing. All of this previous divergence, this is divergence playing out. So it diverged there and it played out here, right? Divergence is a real thing and must play out, right? It diverged at this level, and if I drew a straight line across where that dark pool is, it's going to come back down and test that level. So that is IWM on the 5 or the 15 minute. Looking at the 1 minute chart, yeah, this is what I like to see. Trading with price action, diverging. Price action came down and made a nice recovery. A little sell off at the end of the day. Use this color here. All right, so a little concerning. I like that to curl back up and around. All right, nice little rising wedge. more specifically. A rising channel, right? 222.25 seems to be a pretty significant level. We can use that as support. I'd like to see us move back up to some of these other key levels. IWM on the 1 minute. All right, so, all right, that's it. Sorry, I just kind of rambled on. I'm really tired. Happy Father's Day. I'll try to edit some of this out. Once again, my name is Darkpool Algo. Thanks for joining me on this weekend watch list building session. And have a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, before you leave, do me a favor. Reach over, hit that like button, subscribe, and then turn on notifications so that you can be updated whenever we put out new and exciting, which will start being more exciting. I'll start getting some more sleep, stock market content. Thanks for joining us.